What is going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are coming at you from Makati in the Philippines, and this video will be our very last video from the Philippines, and it is a special one. We are going out with a bang. We are doing a food video, and we know that you guys love food videos, and we're gonna be trying all sorts of foods, all sorts of delicious things, and we cannot wait to show you, so let's go. We're gonna be entering this bazaar right here. It is called Hot Asia Bazaar, and it was actually recommended to us by our hotel, and it looks really good. There's a lot of setup in there, like a lot of tent setup, and we're really excited to try it. And we're hungry because we basically starved ourselves, and we're excited to eat, basically.
Let's go. Is a little bit smaller than we expected, so we're gonna try all the stands, and then we might go somewhere else to try a couple more things. Chicken intestines. What is this?
Gizzard, mom. Chicken gizzard.
Gizzard?
Yeah.
Liver?
Gizzard.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
What's a gizzard?
This one.
Yeah, but like what part?
Yes, chicken.
Intestine?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have one of those.
Oh, that's all you over there.
You're gonna try it too. There we go. Right here we have some noodles with some beef and a bunch of different vegetables. I went up to the vendor, I asked him what's the most Filipino dish here, and he concocted this. So let's give it a try and see how it is. But before that, we also got two skewers I want to tell you guys about. We got some chicken intestines and chicken gizzard. If you don't know what a chicken gizzard is, it's basically a part of its organs, the lower part of its intestinal organs. We've never tried either of these two meats, so we're excited to try it today. Sorry about the loud music, there's a live band playing here. Delicious mix of flavors. It has a really strong teriyaki, like peppery taste. Hint of a spicy kick. The vegetables, the beef, and the noodles, everything mixes so well together. Very delicious.
The first thing that I'm gonna be trying is the chicken intestines. This is also known as isa, is what they call it here, and here is what it looks like. Kind of scary. We've never tried it. We did see other people trying it, and people said it's delicious, so I'm gonna give it a shot right now. Very interesting. It is delicious. It has like an interesting and delicious sweet sauce on it. I'm not sure how else to describe the flavor. It has almost a little bit of a liver kind of consistency to it, but it's very good. With a lot of these things, you are supposed to be dipping them in a sauce or something, and we got a little side of vinegar over here, which is really popular, so I'm gonna give it one more shot with the dip right here and see how that tastes. The vinegar definitely changes up its flavor, and it's way more delicious with the vinegar, so I can see why it's dipped in it.
I'm usually not a fan of these types of intestinal meats and stuff, but there's a first time for everything, so I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna dip it right away because Attila said it's better like that. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go for it a second time. It's not my favorite. I don't know. It has like a rubbery, like chewy consistency with a liver taste. It's not bad, but not my favorite. Next, we're gonna try the chicken gizzard. This is my first time trying it. Let's see how it is. I'm gonna dip it as well. This is way better. It's a bit more tough. It has the consistency of chewing like a chicken breast or a piece of steak. The flavor is delicious. It doesn't taste like chicken. It actually tastes more like eating beef, if that makes sense. It's delicious though.
Bye, man. Bye, man. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you. So we just finished eating our first little bit right there at the market, and it was very delicious. I loved the noodles especially. It had a little spicy kick to it, like Zay was saying. I didn't love the chicken things as much. I like the second, the chicken geezer, more than I like the Isa. But right now we're gonna head to a different market actually, which is a little bit bigger. It has a little more variety and more options, and we're gonna be trying a lot more things, so stay tuned for that. The market that we are gonna be heading to right now is actually outside of the Makati area. It is actually in Sampaloc, which we have been there before, and it is called Tutuban Market.
We have made it to Tutuban Center. We were here the other night and we love the setup with all the food stands, so we decided to come back here. The last place, it was a little small and a little too loud, so let's hope we have a little bit of better luck here.
The Tutuban night market is much better over here. You can see there's an actual market with a lot of shopping. Like Zay had mentioned, we were here just the other day and we did some shopping, and the food area has a lot more variety than the last place we were at, and I do mean a lot more variety, probably like more than 10 times the stalls, if not more, and we're really excited to go and check out what they got here. We have made it to the food section, but there's music here as well, and music and making YouTube videos, like loud music like this, doesn't mix well. So what we're gonna do is get our food, do a nice little B-roll section and show you guys the whole area, and then we're gonna eat our food somewhere else with no music so we can show you guys everything and review the food a little bit better.
So we're gonna start off with this dish right here. It's called a sisig. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please let me know in the comments. And I know something else you guys are gonna let us know in the comments. The fact that we're not eating this with rice. But it's because we're trying to cut back on the carbs, and also we don't wanna get too full because we wanna try a lot of different dishes here. This is a pork belly, finely chopped up, grilled with onion and garlic and salt, pepper, spices. It smells so delicious. When the vendor was finished grilling it up, she tossed it in this container. She topped it with fresh onions, fresh chili peppers right here, as well as this calamansi. We have been squeezing it all over. It smells really good. I'm gonna give this a taste and see how it is. Really good. Really flavorful, just delicious. I don't even know how to explain it. Has a little bit of a spicy kick to it with the chili peppers, but very flavorful, delicious. It has like this like fried taste in oil.
Zay is actually not the biggest fan of pork, but I think she did enjoy this dish because it is very delicious. I, on the other hand, love pork. I love the fatty taste of pork, and this dish is extremely delicious. It's not the first time I'm trying it. I've tried it before, and every single time I've tried it, I've loved it, and it's no different this time. Actually, I think the previous times that I've tried it, there was no like spicy pepper in it, but this time there is, and I'm loving it. It's so delicious, and I would suggest that if you have never tried it, and if you like pork, and if you're coming here to the Philippines, give it a shot because it's mouth-wateringly delicious. One thing that you guys have been really wanting us to try is balut, and we have not tried it, and I don't think we are going to be trying it in this video, but this is definitely not going to be our last time in the Philippines. And if you guys don't know what balut is, for our non-Filipino viewers, it's actually a fertilized egg that is boiled, and you eat the like little tiny bird. You kind of like slurp it up. Sometimes they put like different toppings on it, but it's something that we're not really looking forward to trying, but we will definitely try it on our next time in the Philippines.
There's a lot of different vendors selling a lot of different types of meat skewers, and we wanted to try something we haven't tried in any of our videos yet. This is called a Wagyu beef skewer. And apparently Wagyu beef is one of the most expensive types of beef because there's a lot of fat in it. It's supposed to be really delicious. We're assuming this is it, but we're not 100% sure. We're gonna give this a try and see how it is. But before we do that, I also wanna let you guys know that we got this scooter right here with enoki mushrooms, and it's wrapped in bacon. So there's a little bit of meat right there with some other vegetables. These both smell really good, and let's see if they taste as good as they smell. Start with the beef. Delicious. That is so good.
I can say that I'm almost 100% certain that that Wagyu beef is not actual Japanese Wagyu. It's because of the price. Obviously we didn't pay a lot for it, but I'm sure it is delicious and I'm excited to try it. And also we got two different sauces. We got a spicy sauce and we got mustard with the dish, and I'm gonna go ahead and try it with the sauces and see how it tastes. So there's the beef. I'm gonna go ahead and dip it inside the spicy sauce right here. You've gotta have it with the sauce. It's very soft. It almost doesn't taste like beef, but it's very delicious, and the spicy sauce is great as well. Next up, I'm gonna be trying the enoki mushrooms wrapped in bacon. And mushrooms are one of my favorite foods. I love mushroom pizza, I love mushroom anything. And there it is. It looks very delicious and I can't wait to give it a shot. I won't even put any sauce on this one because I want to try it, just the flavors by themselves. So let's see. The enoki mushrooms wrapped in bacon along with the green onion and the pepper on there. It's such a good combination, especially with like the charred grilled taste. It gives it a little bit of a better taste, and it is very delicious, absolutely mouth-watering. Another recommendation, 10 out of 10.
Last but not least is the buko shake. The buko shake is a really popular thing in the Philippines. We've seen it everywhere, and we decided to give it a try because neither of us have ever tried this. A buko is basically not a fully matured coconut. We watched the vendor make this drink. She blended it so nicely. She started with some ice cubes, evaporated milk, some sugar water, and then the fresh shaved buko. She blended it all together, placed it in this cup, and it looks really good. We're gonna taste it. It's supposed to be really healthy, so let's see how it is.
And this is both of our first times trying this. Zay has never tried it. It's the first impression, so let's see what she thinks.
It's good, I like it. It basically tastes like drinking like a coconut shake or a coconut milk. It's good, but it's like a very coconutty.
It does say on the cup right here that it's low in sugar, it's low in calories, and low in fat, so it's probably also healthy for you. And I'm gonna give it my first try. Like I said, I have never tried this before. Actually, I thought it would be a little bit lighter than it is. It is a little bit sweet, not too sweet, but it is very delicious. I am digging this drink. Maybe Zay wasn't digging it as much, but I'm liking it, and it's definitely delicious. You can also get this in a different, like a juice instead of a shake, which I'm guessing would be a little bit more light, but I'm loving this shake right here. The buko shake was absolutely delicious. And it was also healthy. We're reading on the back of it that it has a lot of very good health benefits, but there's also something that's being sold here that's not as healthy, and that is beer buckets and all kinds of towers full of like different kinds of drinks like mojito and stuff. And I think that Zay and I actually will get a beer bucket after this just to relax and kind of celebrate our last day in the Philippines. We had an incredible time and we loved our time here, and we want to thank you guys as well so much for, you know, subscribing, supporting, commenting, and all that.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you had a favorite part, or if you want to let us know we ate something wrong. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next one.